I'm joined here with my friend Dr. Mike Amaranthus. I can't tell you where we are, or Mike will kill me.
I have a knife.
What are we doing out here? We are hunting for chanterelles. Look at this bad boy we found.
That's good. That's a good one. Chanterelles are more local to mountainous, coniferous forest areas. So
How lucky are we?
They usually are like half out of the soil duff area. So you just kind of are looking out about 10 to 20 feet and you're looking for little push-ups.
Okay.
Where the duff is being pushed up. And they're on the roots of certain trees and they like this ground cover, this kinnikinick, because they are attached to the roots of their mycorrhizal. So they're
What's
attached
it called?
to the kinnikinick.
Kinnikinick. Okay.
Oh, here's one.
Oh,
See how it pushes up?
wait, hold on. Don't tell me. This is like Where's Waldo? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Not 5 minutes after we talked about it.
It takes me a second.
So this is the white one. This is the Chanterelles subalbidus. And you just kind of take your brush, you clean it off, and there it is. And it's got the gills underneath.
Uh-huh.
They're actually little folds, but they're really pretty. It's like a little flute. And they're delicious. So they're on the roots of white fir, and it's funny that the roots look exactly like the mushroom. They're kind of white. The roots are white and swollen, and it looks just like the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
And the mycelium is the same color as the mushroom as well. So it's kind of cool. They look, and they help the tree absorb nutrients and water and grow. So
Of course.
it's a
Because
good
they're
thing.
magic.
Head back to the truck and then we'll maybe try and find some yellow ones for the road.
So this is Fomitopsis panicula. And a lot of people use this for medicine. It's got a lot of anti-cancer properties.
Okay.
People make teas out of it.
I was going to ask how you ingest it.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be good for your immune system and really stimulate your ability to fight diseases.
Are you taking that bad boy home?
Yeah, thinking about it.
So that grew on just a stick?
Yeah. Yeah. Just grew on a stick, see that? Fomitopsis.
What's that called again?
They call it red belt fungus. Mushrooms have a lot of special chemicals in them, these huge polysaccharides that are super healthy for you, but they're just chock full of stuff that you usually wouldn't get, like micronutrients like chromium, copper, zinc, all the stuff that your body needs, but you can only get from wild food. That is the mother lode there. On chanterelles, when you pick the mushroom, you're picking like the apple on the apple tree. The real apple tree is the fine filaments that grow beneath the earth that are attached to the roots. So that's the actual apple tree. And then so the fruiting body, in this case, the mushroom is so you can pick them without, damaging the real plant, the plant. So they tend to fruit in the same place every year within a couple feet.
And you actually said, that's what you mentioned. You said you had good luck right in this area.
Yeah, we've been coming here probably for, 25 years, something like this. And they still fruit. So they're actually more now than there was 25 years ago.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so it doesn't really hurt just to pick the mushrooms as long as you don't harm the mycelium down below.
Wait, what'd you find?
These are Boletus mirabilis. So they're good edibles. They got little pores underneath. Got little spongy caps, but they're delicious.
I know this is like your job, but it's really impressive that you can
I'm
just
retired,
look at
I
that.
don't have a real job.
But it's really impressive that you can just look at those and go, oh yeah, that's blah, 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 blah.
Well, sometimes I'm wrong, but
After 40 years, he gets it.
these are albatrollis,
And
and they're albatrollis.
what do you do with those?
I don't know. It could be like fake ears or something.
Oh,
I'm not sure what
stop.
you would do with this, but yeah, these are albatrollis. Wow, that's good. Yeah, they're not really edible. They're kind of woody. It's like eating Dr. Scholl's foot pad. Angel wings. So these are not chanterelles, but these are angel wings. They're
Are those
beautiful.
edible? No.
Yeah, these are actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you ever cooked
yeah, they're
with
nice. If the gills are brown, they're not edible, but if they're white, they are. There's a good book called All the Rain Promises and More by David Aurora. It's a little pocket guide. And it's got all the good edibles for Southern Oregon. It's got all the dangerous. See this one? Right? See all these?
I did. I was going to ask you what these are.
I think it's the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But All the Rain Promises and More is a great field guide for people that want to learn the edible ones versus the non-edible ones. It's Foliota, like a wood decomposing fungi, but they're pretty, but you can't eat them.
They are critical to our ecosystem, though.
They're critical. You've seen the video, so you know.
You told me to watch Fantastic Fungi.
Right.
So
Fantastic.
good.
Yeah, fantastic. It's Netflix.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And it talks about the different roles of mushrooms, like fly, fry, or die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some of them are really great for the ecosystem, and some are incredible medicine. Some are psychedelic and being used for people with mental disorders or depression, and then some are great edibles. So yeah, everything from cancer patients to people that are just looking for ecosystem stuff. We used to grow mycorrhizae at our company to make plants grow better.
Right, I know.
So yeah.
Oh, I know. You've been on my podcast, and he's mind-blowing. So go listen to that podcast. I'll make sure I post the episode number.
Yeah, the mycorrhizal ones are really important for like nutrient acquisition and water absorption for the plant, and they help protect the plants against disease, and so they're really critically important.
Awesome.
We grow them in Grants Pass, which is really cool.
Right here in our neck of the woods.
This is more common that you'd find like 4 or 5 in an area.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here's one.
We're loaded here.
Loaded. This is a white one.
Subalbidus, yeah.
Right, the
white chanterelle.
It's kind of funny.
But you see, there's one here,
Yes.
and then there's one over there sticking up.
Jackpot.
The jackpot.
Jackpot.
Wait, right there.
I should be filming you. This is our famous
My
mushroom
famous.
collector, the most famous mushroom collector I've ever
My
collected.
knife from Plaisance Ranch. Thank you, Joe and Susie. Little shout out. And so, do I just go as deep as I can, or just like?
Yeah, sure. There's no bad way. Oh wow, that's a gorgeous.
It's like it literally is like finding gold.
Look at it. Look underneath. Look how beautiful that is. Fly, fry, or die. Fly, fry, or die.
I just found this one all by myself. Thank you very, very much.
That's a beauty. There's probably more. Generally, if you find one, you'll find several. So you kind of walk around in circles over and over again, right, Dave? Until you keep finding them. So you look for little places. A lot of times they're kind of along logs or underneath logs and stuff. But usually when you find one, you find several when it's like the good part of the season. So.
Okay, that's Dave, everybody.
How pretty that is. That's so pretty.
I think they're not as
They're not as
All by myself.
fleshy or not woody. And it's got an umbo on it, so it's umbonate. But as it dries, it'll get lighter as it goes in there. So it's hygrophilous. It changes its color depending on its moisture content. And it's got like 30 spores underneath. Not edible. Poison pie, actually, is this one's called.
It's called what?
Poison pie. Doesn't sound too good, does it?
No.
This one is. I'm gonna when in doubt, throw it out.
Okay.
That's the motto.
It's
when
good.
in
I
doubt,
can
throw it out.
that rhymes. I can remember it.
This one just. It could be Gompus. It probably isn't, but.
If the mushroom man is leaving it behind, I'm leaving it behind.
When in doubt, throw it out.
Chuck Close found another.
What?
Holy mycelium!
It's a monster. It's a monster. Good job, Eileen. Oh, that is colossal. Look at that. It's beautiful. Lion's mane.
No way.
We got to get you out more. Wow. Hey, Dave.
Woo!
This will make you really smart.
If
This
you
is-
had
To buy that at a store, it'd be $100 right there.
Oh yeah,
Really?
this
Oh,
is really a special thing. Right
Okay,
now.
what? Tell me what it is.
That's
Again.
Lion's mane is hericium, and it's super good for your brain, and it's super delicious.
And it's kind of
There's a bunch of research. There's probably, in the last 5 years, 100 studies, like John Hopkins and all kinds
I
of
could
people.
send you some
yeah.
too.
Yeah, great studies
Yeah.
on lions. I mean, it's really good for your brain, which we all need help with.
Here's the haul. That's not bad.
That's the
I'm going to say that's pretty good.
I'd say it's 5 to 10 pounds for chanterelles. It's pretty damn good, I'd say.
Have you
In an hour?
Yeah, not bad. In the last, this is the
You
best
hooked up
part.
with the you hooked up with the right group.
This is
Let's
the
put it
best
that
part
way.
of mushroom hunting right here.
So I definitely a part of it. It's the prize of the prize of the
Oh,
prize
man,
of the
look at-
prize.
This is the prize. This is the prize.
Great in soup, great sautéed, great Alfredo, great.
But you just clean that off and
Yeah, just clean the needles off. Yeah, it's good to always clean off
The dirt?
the tree part.
there's no way we're going to eat all of those in the next
Right.
couple of days. So
Right.
how do we preserve them?
So what I do is I kind of shred them. You can cut them, chop them up. But I shred them because they have this kind of fibrous thing. It's almost like meat a little bit. So
Yeah.
And then I throw them into a big pan without any butter or anything. And I saute them so they get cooked. They just cook them, but I don't try to get all the moisture out because it's going to take all day.
That's
'Cause-
called dry sauteing.
They're very stringy. They come off and you just kind of break them
Okay.
into little pieces. See how that's stringy?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And that's where you dry saute them like that. First you can just hose them off. Just spray them off. It makes it easier.
I
Just
prefer
get
to
them.
brush them first.
Okay.
Yeah, get the
because
big
then-
hunks off.
yeah.
Then you can freeze them and they won't get
After
that-
you
won't
dry
go bad,
saute.
yeah.
Well,
But you only take like a half of the water out. You don't take
yeah,
all
don't
the water
take all the water out.
because it ruins them. Then they get too tough.
Okay.
So you got to like half the water. There would be like an inch of water in the pan. Then take them out. So
And then freeze them.
yeah,
I like to cook them down so they are a little tough. I mean, this is the way I do it. And I put butter in. So it's sort of a little bit like a frying up chicken.
right, yeah.
Right.
And then do whatever you want with it. I like tarragon with
Risotto.
Bacon,
it. I like tarragon.
carbonara.
so a really nice one is a little tarragon and a little lemon.
Okay.
Gravy, unbelievable. Makes great gravy. Unbelievable.
Thanks for the mushroom
You're
hunt.
welcome.